Hey, what's up, YouTubers? Welcome back for part 3 for the LEGO Creator Drone Explorer set number 31071. Last time we were doing this, it was the plane version, which it did turn out nice. We got to use a little gear, unlike the first time. So this time we are going to be moving into the third book, which is a sort of a boat version to the Drone Explorer. I don't know about you, but why did I even put the back side as the front? Well, this should be interesting. So I've already gone and disassembled the planes, so we have all our parts again right here. So let's get to building the boat. Okay, for starters, I'm going to need a 2x6 white flat brick, along with our 2x2 diagonal parts. So there's step one. Next, I'm going to take 2 of the 1x2 gray bricks with the holes in them. So they sort of make a hole, like so. And next I need both of the white bricks right here. 1 and 2. Okay. There goes that. And next up we need this part right here. And I'm not really sure if I'm forming either the front or the back of it. It depends on how you look at it within the instructions. Okay, so I'm just going to set this down for a moment. I'm going to take 2 of our 1x6 orange panels. I'm also going to need 2 red transparent grills. Stick them on like so. And bring the assembly back in and just take them, place them right there. Next up, I need a 2x2 disc. Right there. And a 2x3 orange panel. Goes on like so. Now among this pile here, I'm also going to need a 1x2 gray brick. Top of the disc. And now for a series of parts, starting with a 1x4 with holes. It goes over there. A 1x2 with a stud on it, like so. And of course a gray 1x2. It looks something like a boat. A few more parts and we'll know. Moving on. Take 2 of these panels here. Whoop. And just one over here. And one over here. Okay. Next up, I need one. I'm not sure what to make of this. I know it looks like a bit of a 1x2 with the connectors on the sides, so Oh boy. Just snap it on like so. And I need 2 of these 1x2 curved parts. Just place them on the front. And next up, I need a light gray 1x2, which will go... I'm starting to think that this is the front. And of course, a 1x2 gray, that's going to go on top right here. It looks like something of a boat, but not much of a boat. Alright. This here. And now we need some clear slopes. These are just basically the same pieces we used for our little airplane as well as the chopper. There goes that. Okay, now I'm starting to think that this is really the front of the boat. And if these are here, they must be windshield wipers for a cockpit somewhere. I'm going to have to bring in another minifigure. Or at least the same one we did for the chopper. Because I didn't see any cockpit when we did the plane for a minifigure to fit in. Okay. So for the next part, I need 2 of these 1x2s with the holes in them. One here, one there. And this little antennae joystick, I think. Fix that up a bit, and yeah, it looks like something's going to remote control the darn thing. Alright. Next up, need a slanted red transparent brick, a green slanted transparent brick, almost had a disassembly there. No, we don't want that. And 2 curved part bricks with a flange attached. So there's 1. There's 2. And of course a 1x2 flat piece. Well, it's starting to look like something of a boat. Okay, so I just set the assembly down for a next part of this little build. Okay, so from here I need a 2x4 gray brick, a 2x2 angle part. There we go. Like so. Need a long curved part. This on like that. And then I need one of these 2. Did I? Yeah, I grabbed the right one. Alright, I just set on like so. And then a red transparent grill piece. Looks like a side. Bring back in the assembly and just Click it right on. Huh. Okay, so that is beginning to look like a boat. And it looks like we get to do the other side. So, as they say, second verse, same as the first. That on. This on. Turn that. Put that on. And of course, a little red grill. So I'll bring the assembly back in and place it straight on. Oh. Okay, that's definitely looking good. I'm actually liking this. A bit odd, but it's not too bad. Okay, so now we have to flip it over. And from here we need our little 2x2 bumpy part. Bumpy. Smack it right down over there. Ah! Oh, excuse me. Okay. Then you get to flip you over again, and it's in the back this time. So, what I am looking at here is, alright, I need 2 blue rods, which is, stick one over here, and stick one over there, and I just bumped a part or two. Oops. And a couple of spacers. Set on like so. Okay. Slipping on through the fingers. Come on. Ah! There we go. Get to this thing in space. I'm gonna guess from when we saw the booklet earlier in this video, that's where the propeller is gonna go. Perhaps. What am I saying? Of course it's gonna go there. Okay. Speaking of propellers, set the assembly down. I'll get back to it later. So for the next part, we need a 2x2 disc, the remaining 1x2 graded bricks with the holes on them. This feels like the Star Wars mini kit all over again. Okay, so got that. Next we need 2 special connecting rods. There goes one. There goes the other. And 2 of these parts. There goes one. There goes 2. Nifty how those little things are. A 2x2 little disc. Little part there. Okay, now I'm just going to set this down to the other side because the next part that this requires, we need 1 and 2 little bridge bricks and 4 little hole-ish studs. 1 there, 1 there, switch them over, put 1 there, and 1 there. Those are done. Put this back in, attach them on like so. Careful though. Okay, so that's done. I need... Here I'm going to take one little propeller. It doesn't matter which way, they're all facing the same way. So just snap it on as it was. Okay, from there we bring our little boat assembly back in and attach it. You know, besides this being a boat, I'm starting to think that this is more of a hovercraft. Okay. Alright, so we are into the last bit. I'm just going to set it aside. And need a little 1x2 black brick with a hook. A little all ball curve part. Snap it on. And then a little 1x1 stud of a transparent blue. Snap it on. Bend it up. It looks like a searchlight. And then attach it onto the boat. And that's it. From here, we're done. Now, out of this little model, I thought we would have used a lot more parts than this. I mean, a little gear for a plane, and I know we didn't get to use this, so say la vie to those two, but the remaining of it, well, what can I say? Now, I do have to say I like how this little kit turned out, being the third one of it. It doesn't look too bad, but I wish it had some more filling parts for the back of it. But to me, this just looked like a bad attachment with a whole lot of kibble. Oh well. There's one good part about it. You can turn the propeller, being as part of the gimmick. I mean, come on, this is Lego. You take things apart and rebuild them into something else. Now, there is one thing about this version of the model, that there's an open seat for minifigures. So I'm bringing back in Chase McGain, just like I did it with the first one. Only he won't be holding the antenna part. I wonder if there's a remote control version to that. So anyway, if you have a minifigure, you can just pop them right in, and you can have them riding on the water. But like when I introduced this set, what was it, a video or two ago, you can't really put this boat into the water. It does not float. Come on, it's Lego, it's blocky, it's a bit heavy, so it'll just probably sink. So you really don't want to do that. But all in all, this ain't bad. It looks cool. And, on top of it, I like it. I'm just going to set him down in front for right now. Now, out of all these three instructions, being as in the same set, we've already done the boat. We've done the plane. They weren't too bad to build, but my favorite part out of all of this was just building the chopper. I loved it. And the best part is, you could use almost all of the parts, except for the gear in this. So I have no complaints with that. I'll have to find some way to use that gear the next time. So, if you guys enjoyed this as much as I have, go ahead and leave a comment, give me a like, so, and we'll see what else I can pop up the next time for random builds. And hey, if you want to request more on the Enterprise project, that's cool too. But I may have to put that on hold again. I have my reasons. It's not you guys. It's how I'm building it. I may have a blueprint or two misaligned, so gotta fix that. In any case, I'm gonna end here. Again, if you guys like this, hit a like. Leave a comment if you want. I'll be back with many more good videos. I have a lot of catching up to do with all my Power Rangers and Transformers. I've been gone for so many months, so you have to understand why. So anyways, don't forget to subscribe and click on the bell for notifications if you haven't. And this is Black Xana saying, power deactivated. And I will see you all until next time. Bye.